Hello. Today I'm going to go over how to use the website musictheory.net. So I'm going to share my screen, and this is for note name practice. Um, so for your specific instrument, so you know what lines and spaces, what the notes are on each line and space. So the first thing you want to do is go to musictheory.net, type it into any browser. You click on exercises up at the top, and you want to go to note identification. It'll bring you to here. And so each instrument is different and has a different range. So I'm going to go over each one. I guess we're on bass clef right now. So what it's going to look like, you want to go to the gear thing. What it's going to look like when you first come in is that all of these are going to be checked. All of them are going to be checked like that. You want to just have the middle ones for all instruments, just the middle ones. There are notes that uses that there are instruments that use the sharps and flats, but for what we're doing, you really only need to know what the letter is on there, and then we'll go over the flats and the sharps later. So just to make things easier, you just want all the regular notes to show up, and then later on when we're learning about the notes, like for trombone or euphonium, if it's going to be on this line here, the second line, we're going to click B, but we're going to know that it's going to be a B flat. So that's the first thing you want to do. You want to make sure that all those are checked. Then you want to go to the range, and you want to select the range for your instrument. So for trombone and euphonium, the first range is from the second line to almost the very top. And once you get those, you can start expanding it up and down to make it harder. But for now, just do that, and that's all you need to do for the trombone and euphonium one. So here, I already watched the video of the bass clef note, so I know that that second one is C, and it tells me if I get it right. Let's say, oh, I think this one is C. Oh darn, I got it wrong, so I can check again. It's D. And so you'll just want to check out those YouTube videos for the what the letters are, and then do some practice here. So now I'm going to go over all the other instruments. So we did oops, we did the bass clef instruments. All the other ones are treble clef. So everyone else, and unless you play trombone or euphonium, you're just going to do treble clef, and you want it just clicked on the clef that you're using, either treble or bass. So let's just go down the line here. Start with flute. You just need to switch the range. Oops, picture. You want to switch the range, make sure that the notes are still in the middle there. So for the flute range, we're going to go to the second line or the third line, and we're going to go to the top line. And those are the five notes. We have a line right there, one in the middle, two on the line, three on the top space, four on the top line, five. And that can be the same range for percussion. So flute and percussion are the same. So flute and percussion, middle line, top line, and then you're good to practice. And oh darn, I got one wrong. And it keeps track of how many you got right. Okay, next instrument, clarinet. And clarinet is the same as the trumpet. So the first note in the clarinet range, you're going to bring it down to the clarinet and trumpet, down to the C on the bottom line, and that's a little bit trickier because it's below, and then up to the second line. And as you get better at it, you can just keep making it wider, but start out with just five for now, and just makes it a little bit easier. So that's for the trumpet and the clarinet, and just make sure that the notes are just in the middle. Make it look like mine. Okay, and then we need to set the range for the saxophone. The top one will be the second line G, and the second from the top space, and that's this. It looks the same as the trombone and euphonium slash baritone one, but it just has a different clef, so the letters are going to be different. Yeah, so we did flute, clarinet, saxophone. Oh, we need horn. So you play French horn. Make sure that all of them are set. Set your range at horn. You is a bigger range, so you can either do one range of this space, the first space, to the third space, or you could do the same range as the trumpet and clarinet, or you could do like all of it combined from the bottom line all the way up to the third space. So that would be like kind of the challenge one. But for the first thing you could do is just from the first space to the third space, and I think that's all. Trumpet, flute, clarinet, saxophone, trumpet, horn. We did the low brass, and then percussion was with the flute, same range as the flute. I think that's all. So you can just practice along with this. It is free. They also have, I think they might have an app. I don't know. Um, make sure that this is accidentals is not checked. You can give helpers. I think that adds the notes on the side. Um, if you need help, and then you can take that away. Maybe I should have put that in the beginning of the video, but yeah, that's it. So just practice along with that, and then if you are really good at it, you can like answer them really quick. Then we'll be like super ready to go once we start playing, and we won't have to talk about the note names. We'll already know that. So happy practicing.